Hello dear students, today we'll deal with a very interesting and important topic, the if clause. It is also called the conditionals. Before I explain the types of clauses or the types of conditionals and most importantly about the clause, it is very important that you understand the meaning of the term clause. Look at the example that is given below. I'll read the example for you. If Shiva studies well, he will get good marks. If Shiva studies well, he will get good marks. In Telugu, if is called ఒకవేళ. ఒకవేళ శివ బాగా చదివితే అతనికి మంచి మార్కులు వస్తాయి. ఒకవేళ శివ బాగా చదివితే మంచిగా చదివితే అతనికి మంచి మార్కులు వస్తాయి. హిందీ మే అగర్, ఇఫ్ని అగర్ అని అంటాం. Just look at the highlighted part in yellow. If Shiva studies well, right? This highlighted part in yellow has a verb, studies, and also the subject Shiva. Hence, this is a clause. If Shiva studies well is a clause. He will get good marks is also a clause. So what is a clause? Let us look at the definition of a clause. A clause is a group of words with a verb in it. A clause is a group of words with a verb in it. Let us look at the example sentence once again. If Shiva studies well, he will get good marks. If Shiva studies well is the subordinate or the dependent clause. He will get good marks is the main or the independent clause. I repeat. If Shiva studies well is the subordinate or dependent clause. He will get good marks is the main or the independent clause. In the above sentence, both the parts, that is the first part, if Shiva studies well, and the second part, he will get good marks, are clauses. But the first part, that is, if Shiva studies well, is a dependent or subordinate clause, and the second part, he will get good marks, is an independent clause. Now what is the meaning of these? Look at the first part. If Shiva studies well, if I leave this clause as it is, if I just say if Shiva studies well and leave this clause as it is, will its meaning be complete? No. What will happen if Shiva studies well? It has not been answered. We'll never know. It needs another clause to complete the meaning. That clause is the second one. He will not get good marks. This is called the main clause or independent clause because it has the complete meaning without any support or need of another clause. Hence, if Shiva studies well is the dependent or subordinate clause because it needs the help of the main clause to complete its meaning, and he will get good marks is the independent or main clause. Now let us look at the types of if clauses. As I had already told you, these if clauses are called conditionals. There are basically 4 types of if clauses. They are type 0 or the general truth. I mean, they express the general or the scientific truth, or we use them to express the general or the scientific truths. Type 1 possible conditional. Type 2 improbable conditional. Type 3 impossible conditional. The first type of conditional is called the type 0 conditional. That means it expresses the general truths or the scientific truths. First, let us look at the structure. As you already know, every conditional has 2 parts or 2 clauses. One is the dependent clause and the second is the main clause. The structure is if plus simple present, that is in the dependent clause, and simple present in the main clause. That is, both in the dependent clause and the main clause, the tense is the simple present tense. The type 0 conditional takes simple present tense in the dependent clause and simple present tense in the main clause. Now this will be clear with the help of an example. If you boil water, it evaporates. If you boil water, it evaporates. Here you can see the highlighted part in yellow is in the simple present tense. It is the dependent clause. The highlighted part in green is the main clause. It is also in the simple present as well. But the main point here is it expresses a general or scientific truth. And what is that? If you boil water, it evaporates. నువ్వు నీళ్ళని బాగా కాగబెడితే మరగబెడితే అది ఆవిరైపోతుంది. Let us look at one more example. If you put salt in water, it dissolves. If you put salt in water, it dissolves. Even here, the tenses in dependent clause and the main clause are simple present tense. The third example. If we heat ice, it melts. If we heat ice, it melts. Even here, in the dependent clause, we heat is in the simple present tense and the main clause, it melts, is also in the simple present tense. The second type of conditional is the type 1 conditional or the possible conditional. As the name suggests, it tells us about a possible condition. Now first let us look at the structure. If plus simple present, that is, the dependent clause has the simple present tense and the main clause has the simple future tense. That is the main difference between the type 1 and the type 0 conditional. In type 0 conditional we had simple present tense in the main clause, whereas in type 1 conditional we have simple future tense in the main clause. Now look at the example that is given below. If you study well, you will get good marks. If you study well, you will get good marks. Here you can see that the highlighted part in yellow is in the simple present tense. It is the dependent clause, whereas the highlighted part in green is the main clause. It is in the simple future tense. It expresses a possible condition. For example, if you study well, or for that matter, if anyone studies well or studies hard, there is every possibility that he or she will get good marks. Don't you think so? Hence, it is called the possible conditional. The second example. If Chandana gives the book, I will submit it to the teacher. If Chandana gives the book, I will submit it to the teacher. Even here, the dependent clause has the simple present tense, Chandana gives, and the main clause has simple future tense, I will submit. The third sentence. If we meet the Sarpanch, he will help us. If we meet the Sarpanch, he will help us. Even here, in the dependent clause, we can see the simple present tense. What is that? We meet. And the main clause has the simple future tense. He will help. Now for class 7, only two types of conditionals are given. They are type 0 conditional and type 1 conditional. Now let us look at a few examples from your textbook. Here you can see 5 sentences. You need to read them and identify whether they come under type 0 or type 1. First, I will read the sentences out for you, then we'll discuss. The first sentence. You need not buy pink color. If you mix red and white, you get pink. The second sentence, listen to your father. If you do not listen to him, you will be in trouble. The third sentence, my brother said, if you want to get good marks, why don't you study harder? The fourth sentence, do not take away my homework book. If you do it once again, I will take you to the headmaster. The fifth sentence, I have a number in my mind. If you divide it by 2, you get 0. If you multiply it by 2, you still get 0. What is it? Now let us look at the answers. The first one has already been done for you. The first one is a type 0 conditional because the tense in the dependent clause is simple present. You mix. And the tense in the main clause is also in the simple present. You get. The second sentence is a type 1 conditional because the tense in the dependent clause is simple present tense. If you do not listen. And the tense in the main clause is in the simple future tense. You will be in trouble. The third sentence is a type 0 conditional since it expresses a general truth. It can also be read as, if you study harder, you get good marks. Here, you need to remember that this can also be written in type 1 or possible conditional. If you study harder, you will get good marks. The fourth sentence is a type 1 conditional because the tense in the dependent clause is simple present tense and the tense in the main clause is also a simple present tense. The fifth sentence. The fifth sentence is a type 0 conditional because here there are totally 2 if clauses. In the first one, if you divide, you get. Both are in simple present. And in the second one, if you multiply, you get. Still is the adverb there, so please do not get confused. So, this is also a type 0 conditional. Now, if can also be replaced with when. Let us look at one example. Now look at the 2 sentences given here. If we heat ice, it melts. I think you have guessed it right. It's a type 0 conditional. But if can also be replaced with when. When we heat ice, it melts. If means ఒకవేళ. When means ఎప్పుడైతే. They have just a hair follicle difference, but still if can be replaced with when. And also remember one thing, type 0 and type 1 are interchangeable. So please do not think that we need to stick on to just one type of conditional. Depending upon the meaning, the conditionals or the types of conditionals can be interchanged, or in other words, one sentence can be written in different conditionals depending upon the demand of the context. Hope you have understood the topic. I want you to do the remaining sentences in your textbook. Take this as an assignment. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye.